I'm Haley Taylor, and you're listening to The Rough Draft Diaries. The Old West End Festival was this past weekend, and as promised, I took my recording equipment along with me to this neighborhood celebration to bring festival to your ears on this episode of The Rough Draft Diaries. And we need to get started as quickly as we can because there was so much to do and we have so little time. So festival begins Friday. I arrived around 8 p.m., and I'm headed towards the Arboretum, walking past houses that have been decorated with flamingos, party lights, flags. There are golf carts zooming by, and as I'm just about to reach the Arboretum, I'm stopped on the sidewalk and told that I need to interview Christine, who is currently in her backyard, desperately trying to finish decorating her golf carts in time for the party.
So you look like you're in a hurry. Are you having a good time so far on Fest?
Well, because our house is on tour and there was so much work involved, and I have so much fun decorating the cart. I missed Friday night. I miss it every year. I say I'm not going to, so it should be done, but there was too much to do.
I feel a little bit guilty at this point that I'm bothering her with an interview while she has so much to get done, but her golf carts do look quite incredible.
Well, I found every funky inflatable that I could find. One is a Hawaiian luau theme with a monkey on a palm tree, and the other one has a surfboard on it. It just has lights, and it's just fun. This is our favorite weekend of the year.
After chatting with Christine, I finally make it to the Arboretum, where the Essentials are just about to play. But I'm not done with interviews just yet, so I head back out into the neighborhood and immediately make some new friends.
I love your pants.
I know,
isn't it so cute?
You guys are the best. We've just immediately become best friends. I love it.
I'm chatting with 3 roommates who are currently lounging in the front yard of their house. They have just finished spraying a healthy amount of mosquito repellent, and one of them seems to actually know who I am and is shocked that her other friends don't.
Your name's Haley?
I'm Haley.
Haley Taylor.
I'm so weird. I'm just get her name right.
I'm so sorry. We just ingested natural mosquito repellent. So.
Mosquito?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't make new friends at the Old West End Festival, you're definitely missing out. But we're short on time, so we're going back to the Arboretum because the Detroit Marching Band has just started to play. And that was my Friday. Saturday morning, again, begins with some walking as I'm headed to the King Wamba Parade. Now, I meant to ask someone who is King Wamba and how it's connected to the Old West End Festival, but I forgot, and again, we're short on time. On the way to the parade, there are men in purple shirts yelling on the side of the street. I think they were preaching the gospel. But you know when you have arrived at the parade because you can hear it from blocks away. There are bagpipes, marching bands, dance ensembles, politicians, candy, decorated golf carts, horses, music. It's a lot to take in. After the parade, I am quickly ushered to meet Marty, who many have told me captures the true festival spirit.
You're known as the party mayor. That's what you've been called multiple times. Is that a title that you embrace?
Well, I don't know about mayor. There's been many mayors before me, but party does rhyme with Marty, so Party Marty is fine.
I'm not going to lie, I couldn't include a lot of Marty's interview into this episode, 1, because of time, but 2, because it wasn't really RDD appropriate. After I talked to Marty, I went straight to a house tour. I was right across the street.
This is the 4th time that this particular home has been on tour. This is a first floor home tour only, but the Breckenridges, having acquired their wealth...
After the tour, it's time for more music, so I head back to the Arboretum to hear a new local band called Elmhurst. Unfortunately, I didn't get to hear a lot from them because it started to pour. And then it started to hail. Luckily for me, I have a friend who knows a friend who had a golf cart and quickly got us out of the rain and the hail before we got stuck.
I know, we somehow escaped all the rain and hail.
Thank you to Crystal for the golf cart ride.
Thank you to Crystal for the golf cart ride, absolutely.
I definitely would not have made it if it weren't for Crystal and the golf cart ride, that's for sure.
Crystal and the golf cart ride. Shout out to you guys. Thanks.
If you're thinking, oh, what a bummer, the festival must have closed early, you couldn't be more wrong. The festival just continues. Even though I chickened out for a little bit because holding recording equipment in the rain isn't the best idea, I came back later to find that the party was still going strong. Heavy Color, another local band, was playing outside in the rain. And this really is the best metaphor for festival and the Old West End neighborhood. It's a neighborhood that once fell on hard times, and it took homeowners who stuck it out, shouldering through the storms, creating the neighborhood that it is today, a safe, fun, welcoming environment. I guess it always rains once during festival, at least that's what everybody says. And everyone just continues on, waiting for the rain to break and the sun to come back out, which is exactly what it did on Sunday. But we can't talk about Sunday because, one, I didn't go to the festival on Sunday, and two, we've run out of time. But for now, I'm Haley Taylor, and thanks for listening to this episode of the Rough Draft Diaries.